The delay.
What happens if a situation arises that you were unprepared for? A situation such as a blizzard, a tornado, or being locked down due to a virus. Put yourself in any possible situation that could arise. Now ask yourself, what would you do? Where would you go? What do you need? Are you ready? Because what if tomorrow? Welcome to the first episode of the new year of What If Tomorrow. I'm Philip. I screwed this all up, didn't I? I'm gonna go back out and restart. Just we're out of practice, man.
Yeah, we forgot how to use our equipment.
I know it. We did. I couldn't get. I started the video before I started the live broadcast, and messed up the intro. All that. But anyway, folks, Happy New Year. This is the first episode of the new year, as I tried to say at the beginning. Hope everybody had a good holiday season. Man, there's a lot going on in the world. I've actually kind of kept myself kind of sheltered for the last maybe month or so from all the issues and stuff. I sincerely, I really don't know what's going on for once, and it's not I don't feel bad about it, if that makes sense.
It's a good feeling.
Because there for a while I was kind of stressed and because I was trying to keep up on everything, and just, man, it just kind of weighed on you, the negativity, and I had to get away from it. But tonight's show, I don't think it's going to be super negative. That's not what we're shooting for tonight. We want you to be informed. Again, not necessarily news. Somebody, I don't know, Facebook user, you haven't used it since last year. Yeah, this is true.
My brain either.
I know it. But I want to open the show with this. We're talking about the tech revolution. I'm not going to say coming, because we're in it.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of
the tech. Yeah. Hey, Pam, how are you doing? You guys keep a lookout for Wednesday. We've got an awesome series we're starting with the show with Pam and Jess and all that, kind of with some hidden or forgotten history. There's some really interesting stuff coming up, so keep an eye out on that. But I'm gonna read this about the tech revolution. Like I said, we are there. This isn't coming tech revolution. This is now. Hello. I don't know, Facebook user. I don't know. I'm not sure who this is. Maybe I need to pull Facebook up and see who that is.
Maybe they forgot how to use their technology too.
Maybe they did. So please go allow StreamYard permissions. Anyway, I'm going to read this real quick. We're going to jump right in. Well, I guess not. We need to do our due diligence, Oh, hey, Chris. Yeah, we're going to do our due diligence real quick. Do us a favor, check out My Patriot Supply. Conflicted the Game, What If Tomorrow, or What If, the coupon code. Duke Cannon. Follow our affiliate links. They're in the show description and all that stuff. Let's see.
EMP Shield.
I'm forgetting more. EMP Shield. Yeah. So definitely help us out there. Go check the website out. Hopefully we get some things updated soon with merch, all that stuff. Hey, Deanna. Yeah, but with this, we're going to move on. I wanted to run through that real quick, kind of do all that good stuff. And also buy me a coffee. If you guys want to support the show, help us out, just buy us a coffee. It's like $5, something like that. buymeacoffee.com/whatiftomorrow. That'll help the show out. It'll help us push some things forward. We got some, I think, ideas for the new year. And this will help us out. So do us a favor, help us out, and at least buy us a coffee if you don't want to go to the affiliate stuff like that. Anyway, on to this thing I want to read for you real quick. So now that I'm there finally. Again, like I said, we're out of practice. The tech revolution, also known as the digital revolution, is a term used to describe the rapid advancement in technology that has occurred since the late 20th century. This revolution has had a significant impact on almost every aspect of modern life, including communication, transportation, entertainment, education, and healthcare. One of the most significant developments of the tech revolution has been the growth of the internet and the proliferation of smartphones. The internet has revolutionized communication and information sharing, making it possible for people all over the world to connect and share ideas in real time. Smartphones have also played a major role in this revolution as they have made it possible for people to access the internet and connect with others from virtually anywhere. Another major aspect of the tech revolution has been the advancement of artificial intelligence, AI. AI has a potential to revolutionize many industries, including healthcare, transportation, and manufacturing. For example, AI powered robots can perform tasks faster and more accurately than humans, leading to increased efficiency and productivity in manufacturing. In healthcare, AI can be used to analyze medical data and help doctors make more accurate diagnoses. The tech revolution has also had a significant impact on the way we work and do business. The rise of the gig economy, where people work on a project by project basis rather than as traditional employees, has been made possible by advances in technology. Online marketplaces such as Etsy, eBay, and Amazon have also made it easier for small businesses to sell their products and services to a global audience. However, the tech revolution has not been without its challenges. One concern is the potential for job displacement as automation and AI become more prevalent. There are also concerns about potential for misuse of personal data, as well as the impact of social media on the mental health and relationships. Overall, the tech revolution has had a significant impact on society, and it is likely to continue shaping the way we live and work in the future. As we move forward, it will be important to address the challenges that come with this rapid advancement in technology and find ways to ensure the benefits of the tech revolution are shared by all. So, right before this show, I pulled up ChatGPT. It is, and I want to share this real quick for those of you watching. It is the most advanced AI chatbot in 2022. All that I read was written by this
In moments.
in mere seconds. I watched it type it out in a matter of seconds. This is what it typed out. And you can see up here, I said, write a paper about the tech revolution. And what I read is what it wrote. That is mind blowing to me, man.
I'm gonna plug my novels into it and see if it'll finish them for me.
That is
It writes
crazy.
better than I do.
I know. Me too. I mean, there's no way in hell I would talk like that. You guys hear me weekly, twice.
It's not cornball enough. We should have
No.
it write a cornball paper about the tech revolution.
I may do that. But I mean, yeah, yeah. Pam said her son was showing her this just the other night. It is this crazy, and Chris said it's crazy, but it's cool. Yeah, it is. I think it's amazing. But where does this lead? That's my question. Where does this lead? For those of you familiar with Jordan Peterson, he's a conservative. Did I have to pay for it? Yeah, I think it's like $50 a year, something like that. But I'm on the free trial. But it's crazy. But Jordan Peterson was talking about just this, and he said they gave this thing, this Chat GPT. They gave this the ACTs. They had it take the ACTs, and it scored the average.
And it's just getting started.
And it's just getting started.
It's
He said
learning more every day.
He said by the end of the year, it's going to be smarter than the average person. We're there, folks. We're in the revolution.
Yes.
What are the ramifications?
Skynet's
Think
coming
about
for us.
it. Yeah. Yeah, Facebook user. I'm not sure who this is. Jordan Peterson was not always a conservative. He's scared. I think everybody is.
Probably right. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me pull up Facebook so I can.
As amazing as it is, I grin and cringe at the same time. It's just, yay, that's cool, and like, "Ugh, what's it gonna do next?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to think about, man. I think it's a double-edged sword. I see the benefit. I absolutely do for humankind. But as we've talked, who programs the morals of these machines?
Right.
Who is teaching this? I mean, we saw Facebook, when they tried their AI talking back and forth, it created a new language. There was another that said, "We're going to kill all the people." I mean, we're just going to do it.
Yep. Life would be better without people.
Um, there is all the data that's been collected from Google, TikTok. TikTok is huge. Think about this. Myself, I don't get on it as much as I used to, but TikTok is a data collection point for the Chinese. They're
Yes,
building
for the
their own
Chinese
AI.
government. Yeah.
Whoever builds the first AI that is like advanced intelligence rules the
They
world.
run the world, yeah. Overnight. You won't even
Yeah.
know.
No.
It'll be secret.
Yeah. And Jordan Peterson, back to him, he said by the end of the year, like I said earlier, it's going to be smarter than the average person. Right now, this machine is just as smart as the average person.
So smarter than me.
Me too. I mean, that's part of it, so. But again, it is the Terminator scenario. Absolutely,
Yeah.
it is.
They were just a few years
Yeah,
off.
yeah. What was it? I seen a thing with Ray Kurzweil. He's a futurist for Google now. I can't remember who he used to work for, but he is a futurist now. He kind of predicts the trends and where everything is going. And this was probably at least 10 years ago, right? And he says this is going to be full blown by 2030. This is going to be, or I'm trying to wrap my head around what he was saying. The singularity will be here by 2030. That is
Sentient.
where, yeah, that's where AI becomes sentient, becomes its own being. What laws are going to be in place? Well, who is going to, once it's sentient, you're not going to control it.
No.
Once
It'll
you
do
give it
what it wants.
access, yeah, you're not going to stop it. So who determines the morals? This is a conversation that should have already been had, not that we need to have now.
Yeah, it should have been had 20 years ago.
Yeah, when they first started developing this thing, and now kind of to get over Ray Kurzweil is the name I just said.
They at least need to implement Asimov's laws of
Yeah,
robotics.
absolutely.
I mean, at the very least.
Let's see. Here we go. Ray Kurzweil predictions. We'll pull that up real quick. Let me share it real quick. Let's see. Oh, he said 2040. He's saying 2045 now, but this was in 2017. Let's see. And I'll share it anyway, and we'll kind of run through it. Yeah, this is Ray Kurzweil. One, as you says, by 2019. Yeah, I mean, I think that happened. By 2019, almost everyone will be able to access wireless internet from almost anywhere on Earth at all times. That's because, as Kurzweil describes in his 2005 book, the singularity is near. We all have very high bandwidth internet access woven in our clothing. 7. An asteroid won't kill us. Within a few decades, space technology will be able to fully protect Earth from asteroid collisions. We don't see a large asteroid visitor on the horizon, he writes in his book. And it is virtually certain by that time such a danger occurs, our civilization will readily destroy the intruder before it destroys us. Working from home with VR. Within a few decades, virtual reality will be fully immersive, making physical workspaces obsolete. Instead, we'll all telecommute to work, and populations will become more decentralized because we won't need to live in any particular location for our jobs. This will all somewhat alleviate the threat of terrorist attack. Now, mind you, this was written in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
What happened during COVID?
Yeah.
How many people worked from home during COVID?
There's still people working from home.
Hang on. Sorry, my son had to ask me a question. So we've already got, by 2019, I think he was dead on the Wi-Fi access, and now things like Starlink.
Yeah.
I mean, really tightens that up because that's what I use. That's what we're streaming on right now. I've been running 150 megabyte and like 30 up, or 150 down and 30 up.
Yeah, you're doing way better than my Cox.
Yeah. Deanna said, I assure you they're having conversations, just not the ones we want. I would agree with that. Absolutely. Let's see. Number 6, don't worry about disease. Most diseases will go away by the 2020s. We'll be able to reverse engineer the brain to fix neurological issues. Example, I can't even talk. Example, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, strokes. Nanobots will not only exist by then, but smart enough to combat diseases better than our current medical technology.
Possibly.
Look what Elon Musk is doing,
right,
with Neuralink. I mean, it's being tested. Hey, Jess.
There she is.
Let's see. Virtual reality equals reality. By the late 2020s, it will be impossible to distinguish reality from virtual reality. The implications of this are endless. But one of the things Kurzweil mentions in his book is how this will affect your sex life. In virtual reality, he writes, we can be a different person both physically and emotionally. In fact, other people, such as your romantic partner, will be able to select a different body for you than you might select for yourself, and vice versa. People won't need sex dolls to sleep with Scarlett Johansson lookalikes. Okay,
not exactly my type, but I mean,
yeah. I mean, I think there's some people out there that can't distinguish what they are to begin with. Maybe that was insensitive, but I don't care.
Identify as a
computers.
poodle.
Yeah, computers. Some of them do. Computers surpass humans really soon. By 2029, a computer will pass the Turing test.
I believe it.
I believe it's coming before 2029.
I read that. I read that article that you had him write, and it's better than my own writing. And
Yeah,
I like to fancy myself a writer. I mean,
here. And here we go. It says humans become machines on number 3. It says by the early 2030s, technology will be able to copy human brains and put them onto electronic mechanisms. This means no more flesh, blood, or bones, just a scan of your brain on a machine. It will enable humans to take any form, from a box to a bird. It will also mean that a human won't die in any traditional sense, and that it will be infinitely replicable. In his book, Kurzweil says our immortality will look like computer software. When we change from an older computer to a newer one, we don't throw our files away. Rather, we copy them and reinstall them on the new hardware.
has anybody watched Caprica and see how bad of an idea that is?
Apparently, she's his type. It's just what we need: more confused people, right?
Right.
I have an issue with this one but we've talked about this, something along this lines. Transhumanism.
Yeah.
There's a huge push for transhumanism. He's one of them. I mean, obviously, but there's a huge push. The useless eaters. We've already talked a bunch about this stuff. I won't go into it really a whole lot more, but there's some stuff that I've seen and read that are pretty disturbing when it comes to this push and the way things are working right now with the jab and stuff like that. I can't verify to say truly what it is. I do believe it at least somewhat, but I
There's a grain
don't
of truth.
absolutely, I don't doubt it by watching everything that's going on. I think the wool was pulled over our eyes, and a lot of people reacted the way they shouldn't have, and they use it to manipulate millions, if not billions, of people. But that's as far as I'll go into it because I don't want to share any more on that. 2, Earth will be made of computers. Sometime past 2045, our planet will be entirely made up of computers, with the exception of some nature reserves for the vulgar plebeians who want to live in a natural state. In fools. I guess I'd be one of those guys.
Same.
The universe will be a supercomputer. By 2099, machines will be creating planet-sized computers, and eventually we'll make the entire universe into an enormous supercomputer. Fingers crossed that a rogue humanoid doesn't destroy the whole thing with a virus. Kind of like the Borg. That's what it sounds like to me.
You will be assimilated.
Right. Put what you will into it. I can see with his first couple, even the third one, the asteroid won't kill us. I mean, what they do here a few months ago, they landed those tractor satellites or whatever you want to call them on the asteroid to push them away, to change the orbit.
Yeah.
So that technology is coming to be. So yeah, take with it what you will on that.
In a lot of ways, he's not wrong.
Right. Right.
And in a lot of ways, I hope he is.
Alex Jones was right. I mean, I used to listen to him, and then I'm like, man, this guy is way off the deep end. In 2020, he kind of reconfirmed a lot of what he was talking about. Not saying he's right, not saying he's wrong, but to me, he was a little more believable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole Chat GPT thing blows my mind on how well it writes. If you read it, punctuation, a lot better than I am at punctuation.
And the AI art, some of that AI art is good.
Yeah, we'll get into it real quick. We'll move on with art. I'm sure if you guys watch and whatever, you've seen a lot of AI created art. Well, I got an idea. Mark and I were talking about it early on before the show. And I typed in, being this is What If Tomorrow, and we've talked about this. Let's see, just to share. And I typed in societal collapse, basically draw a picture of societal collapse, what it looks like. So I'm going to share it. And this is what the computer came up with.
It's good.
So
what can I say? It's good.
Yeah. In my mind, that's what it is. If y'all are just listening to this, please go check us out on YouTube. Join us, or it'll be or on the Facebook group. You'll see the videos because these really need to be shared. This is artwork. All right. Take it easy, Deanna. But this is kind of weird if you ask me. But I'll go back. Let's see, where am I at here? I got so many tabs pulled up. Because I was going to have you guys suggest something for the AI. I got to figure out how to use this real quick.
You know what my idea was?
Oh, there we go. Art generator. Jess, are you still on here? I'm guessing she is. Let's see. All right. Somebody in the chat suggest something for this thing to come up with. What should it draw? What should the AI draw? What'd you say, Mark? We'll do yours real quick.
Donald Trump as a 90s goth girl.
Trump as a 90s goth girl.
I just wanted to go for the utterly ridiculous.
Let's go for it. Let's see what it does.
I've read a couple books recently on Kindle where the author was experimenting and had the AI illustrate it, and some of them was pretty good.
Well, where'd it go? It should be up here somewhere. Chris, oh Lord.
Well,
looks like
there you
someone
go.
from Kiss.
It does, really.
All right. All right. Somebody else have a suggestion in the chat?
Something realistic.
You know, it can be whatever. I don't care. We're having fun now. But this is all you know, this is all written or drawn by AI. This isn't anybody doing this.
I'm thinking of buying some credits and putting the descriptions of some of my characters into this from my books and see what it comes up with.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's something else? All right, somebody in the chat have an idea?
I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah. I don't have any other ideas.
Nobody's got any ideas.
No, apparently not.
They're probably afraid to see what it'll look like.
Yeah. What's something? Yeah, we'll try this again now that I got a couple credits. Who runs? Yeah, my wife. She said, "Have it draw the future of society." SOCI. Can't spell. Future of society. I mean, this is how fast. I mean, if you're watching, this is like real time. I mean, bam, it's done. I mean, that fast. I'd say probably less than a second it was done. So scroll down for image. Oh, here we go. This reminds me.
Looks like he's carrying a gun and a machete.
It's kind of. I don't know what he's carrying. That looks maybe like a
attached to the end.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a tablet or something. Or, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's nuts, man. It reminds me.
Go ahead.
When he was talking about how you couldn't tell the difference between virtual or real world, the technology is almost there.
It is,
because I was playing around on the PlayStation 5 the other day and watching. I think my son has the game, the new FIFA game, the new soccer game, and it was like showing a cutscene. They were setting up the soccer field, and all that. And I was like, damn, is this real footage? And it got to the face and it wasn't quite there. You could tell it was still kind of off. but it looked probably 95% real. From the feet up to the neck, the bodies look real. It was just the face.
That's just a video game.
Yeah, it was amazing. And Pam said, "Try our closest alien life form. Let's do it."
I'll show a picture of me.
Close. Oh yeah. I'm not a very good typer, yo.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
All right, we'll check that one out. What is that? What
It's
is
like
that?
some kind of angry space worm that wants to eat us.
It does.
I mean,
it does. That's weird. It's kind of creepy.
yeah.
Is that its mouth or is that its eyes? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, again, y'all, if you're just listening, go watch the video on YouTube or go watch the video on our Facebook group. You're missing
We're
a
doing
lot,
free
man.
advertising for these people.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
paying them
pretty
to
much.
advertise
Yeah,
their
we're paying
product.
them to advertise for. Let's see. We'll do another one. Yeah, Chris said, hopefully that's the spacecraft. No kidding.
Yeah, no.
Pam said, okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that one. Let's see. I'm gonna go back and ask the question right in. Since we're kind of on the conspiracy side, who runs the New World Order? If it's the same picture that it popped up with.
Let's see what happens.
Right. No more.
I'll bet it is. No,
Oh, this is different. This is a different one now. Yeah, Pam said, right. No more listening to me. It's kind of crazy. Didn't really give you any ideas who runs it, but still, it's kind of
the person. Yeah, it shows a person running it. So
yeah. They just got the world in the background, and there's like a whole bunch of tech and stuff all around it. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of creepy.
I figured it just shows George Soros.
I figured it would too, or Klaus Schwab or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. What's something else? Now we're having fun. Let's see.
Titanic
here.
in space.
Why not?
Or as a spaceship.
Let's see. I have no idea what that was, Pam. Pam said, "What's up with his hand?"
I don't know.
Well, that ain't it. That's just like the Titanic.
That's just the Titanic getting ready to sink. All right. I'm officially disappointed. You can do better than that AI.
Let's see. Here we are being judgmental of something that can draw that in seconds.
Yes, right. Damn you for having talent AI.
Right.
Now, my question is it really drawing it or is it just mix mashing things that's in its
I think that's what it
library?
is. I think it's compiling stuff. Hey, that's a good one, Joseph. You could use it as an oracle. What is the most important event of 2023? Yeah, we'll do that one. Most. Try this
Probably
out and
show
see
us
what
a
it
mushroom
does.
cloud or something.
Do what?
You'll probably show a mushroom cloud.
Probably. That's kind of weird because that kind of looks like almost like the futuristic society plus the
Yeah,
New World Order thing.
and the
But what
Death
is
Star.
it? Kind of looks like the Death Star, yeah. I mean, but there's some like tentacles hanging down from. I don't know if I'd call them tentacles.
Cthulhu is coming.
It could be, yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. That's kind of interesting, though.
Yeah, I actually like it. I mean,
Yeah, it is. It's interesting.
I would get a print and
Um,
put it on my wall just for shits and giggles. It's not bad.
yeah, I don't know, man. That's kind of I don't know. That's kind of weird, but huh? I don't know what
That
else to
one's not
say. I
bad.
mean,
That one did it. I mean,
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. I mean,
the
uh,
aliens are coming.
aliens.
We will be
Yeah,
helpless.
that's exactly what
Soldiers.
I was thinking. Uh, Joseph, he said it looks like a sci-fi book cover. It does. It really does. Maybe
It
a
really
mix
does. Yes.
of maybe some Blade Runner stuff or something like that. My wife said also creepy. Pam
Yes,
said
it is
Cthulhu for sure.
creepy.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it.
And why do all the people have such long arms? Why do
I don't
their
know.
arms always go to their knees?
That's a good
On every
question.
human it draws.
Maybe because the AI thinks we're monkeys.
I mean, I've met some people who could probably. I mean,
True.
I'm not going to gainsay it. There, it's
Yeah.
possible.
Oh wow, there's a whole bunch opened up here on my computer. That's probably all the drawings, I guess.
Probably so.
Yeah, that's all the drawings. It just keeps popping up new windows. Sorry, y'all. I'm closing this out as we're talking. Well, see. Well, look. This is the New World Order one. Compare that to this one.
Yeah, it's got a very. Uh, the aesthetic is similar.
Yeah. Chris said, "Hey, I'll take longer arms."
There's a joke behind that.
Said it's like the Death Star or the Borg rounded instead of a square. Yeah.
Yeah, you will be
Sorry.
assimilated.
Yeah. Let's see, we'll get rid of that one. See, but there's the person again. This was the future of society, right?
Yeah, very similar looking person. It looks like he's
Very
carrying a machete.
kind of,
This
but
one
is
just
that his
has super
arm?
long arms.
But that's weird. See, and there's the alien. See, his arms aren't as long.
No, they don't go to his. Those look like normal arms, except it's a kind
Huh?
of a. Maybe it's supposed to be a spacesuit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. This
Yeah,
is like blocky arms or something. I don't know. He's got long arms though.
yeah, those go clear down to his ankles.
Um,
Maybe somebody cut him off at the knees.
maybe. This is crazy. Hey, give me something. My son's over here. Um, give me an idea. Do you want to draw this artificial intelligence artwork? What's an idea? We'll put it in. Got an idea? Or are you drawing a blank? I'll put you on the spot. Whatever you want. A xenomorph? How do you spell that? He wants me to put on a xenomorph. ORPH. What do you want it to do? Eating a cow. Okay. A xenomorph eating a
Very
cat.
practical. Better than me.
Hey, that's a good one, Joseph. That's a good idea. This is maybe the New World Order and the most important event of 2023 are closely related.
Now
Plausible?
that's
That
actually
that's pretty plausible.
that's good thinking right there.
Yeah. I didn't hit. Did I hit generate? No, I didn't. We'll see what it looks like. Hey, Caleb, you want to come see what it came up with? Well, come here.
The xenomorph eating a hamburger. Oh, doesn't look like
He's got
a
the
cow.
xenomorph. That's kind of a weird looking cow.
Yeah, that really don't look like a cow.
Yeah, he's like in the forest. What's this? You get like a tentacle tore off or something?
Maybe so. I don't know.
What is that down there?
Maybe that's the cow.
Maybe.
Maybe that's another xenomorph. There are two xenomorphs getting ready to eat a cow.
Absolutely, Pam. Pam put your son has way better imagination than we do. Well, he's almost
Isn't that how
8.
kids are supposed to be?
Yep, absolutely. You got another idea? Oh.
I got one that you might like.
I got one. Okay, what is it?
An Enderman that looks realistic.
An Enderman that looks like what?
Realistic.
A realistic Enderman?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know what an Enderman is, it's on Minecraft.
I know what a realistic Enderman looks like.
We'll try this one out and see what it does.
There we go.
I know what it looks like, Dad.
You know what it looks like?
That does not.
I don't know. It kind of. I mean,
that doesn't look realistic.
There is the pictures are a lot like sci-fi books and stuff, but
Yeah, like it's from a comic book made out of clay.
Kind of, doesn't it? He said it looks like a comic book made out of clay.
Thought it looked like a melty marshmallow getting ready to envelop a human being.
Yeah. What is that? What are the big white things in the nether?
Gas.
Gas? Is that kind of what a gas looks like?
Yeah, just with the face.
Yeah.
Plus, they do shoot fireballs.
Yeah. Huh. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's do one more, and we'll move on. I'm having fun with this. This is kind of cool.
It is. It is fun.
But yeah, that one has kind of got me kind of thinking. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
John Travolta with marshmallows in his nose. I'm just making stuff up.
Well, let's see. How about we'll just do like this is preparedness. We'll just do here. We'll do the zombie apocalypse. Did I spell that right? No, I didn't. No, I can't even spell. There we go. Thank God for Grammarly, huh? See,
I use Grammarly all the time.
ChatGPT. ChatGPT is so much better. Yeah, we'll do that one too. My wife put on there, have it draw the world in 2020 or 2030. That might be a good one. We'll do the zombie apocalypse real quick. Whoa.
That's actually pretty good. That does look like a book cover.
Yeah.
That's a book cover right there.
Yeah, it is.
I really like that.
You do?
Exactly what they look like.
I forgot you were standing right here when I did that, but yeah, that kind of looks like a book cover.
Ooh. Oh.
Let's see.
Apocalypse.
No. Yes. We'll do this last one. The world in 2030.
I have a feeling it's going to look like the apocalyptic thing.
We'll see. No. Maybe
That's
it's
very
a different
unimaginative.
timeline. Yeah, maybe it's a different timeline.
Maybe so.
Huh.
Girl with orange hair.
What's up, Willie? What's up, brother? We're playing with some AI stuff. Let's pick his brain real quick, Willie. What's a good idea for this art generator, this AI art generator?
Viking podcaster.
Viking podcast. It'd be just a picture of Big Willie.
I know, right? That's how we know that it's intelligent.
Right. What?
A zombie Viking.
Yeah, we'll mess with it after we get done here, okay? Anyway, we'll just kind of move on. We'll leave that up. Another thing that we need to kind of really pay attention to is deep fakes. Willie wants to see Pizza Roll Kitchen. Thanks, dude. Pizza Roll Kittens. Let's see what it looks like.
Okay, we got to see that.
Let's see. Oh, what the heck? That's not even a pizza roll kitten. It's a funny looking cat, but
it looks like it's going to roll.
I know it.
It's kind of fat. It's been eating pizza.
I love the cats.
Yeah. It's kind
I
of
think
a
it's
weird
because we're
looking
not
cat,
being
but
specific enough.
could be. I don't know.
Wait, it looks like Garfield.
Yeah, kind of maybe.
No,
But
Possessed.
yeah, it does have a creepy head. Chris said it has a creepy smile. Yep. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll mess around with it some more. If we can get some decent pictures and stuff, we might share them up on Facebook. That might be kind of cool. Anyway, we're talking deep fakes. Hopefully by now, I mean, everybody has an idea what a deep fake is. If you've watched the Mandalorian episode, when Luke Skywalker was in them, that's a deep fake. That was a body actor basically with a face put on them. And I think to me that right now, as of right now, it's probably the most distressing thing because you're not going to know what to believe.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like political stuff or, let's say I'm running for office and somebody wants to throw dirt on me. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good one. My wife talking about the cat. She said it was a mashup between Garfield and Cheshire Cat.
That
Yeah,
sounds
makes
about
sense.
right. Yeah.
But
they're saying to take all your pictures off the internet if you can.
Yeah, I mean they're going to take your stuff. I mean you've already given them rights to it, whether you know it or not. You have.
Use
and to
those
me, it's
filters and
disturbing.
stuff.
Yep.
They're mapping you.
It's disturbing to me. That is for facial ID. I think I heard over in China, with their whole social credit system, all that stuff, they can pick somebody out in a crowd in less than like a second. The billions of people that live in China, they can pick them out that fast. It's crazy. But with this, I mean, I could see a bunch of things being thrown at them, especially during a political run or something like that. If somebody digs dirt, they can, get somebody in your likeness, paste your face over it, make it look real,
and destroy you.
Yeah.
And even if it comes out that it's not true, you're destroyed.
Right. Because people, I mean, obviously, if you watch all the political BS that's been going on, you look at the divide between the people, and if you read, I mean, people, they make their minds up within a matter of seconds on something, and then they don't think for themselves. They let the propaganda from the news, both sides,
Yeah.
think for them. They don't think for themselves anymore. They take it for face value. You cannot do that anymore. You can't take anything at face value.
No, you sure can't.
You have to look it up. You have to dig, and you have to question everything. That's something I love about this show. I love about the community that we're building is they all question everything. With this show and with On the Fringe, it's all we're all curious. We're all questioning things. We're not afraid for our beliefs to be challenged because as people, that's how we grow. And with this deep fake technology, it's a whole nother propaganda issue, in my opinion. What
They can put you at the
happens,
scene of any crime.
right? I'm just seeing the headlines. Identity theft, fraudsters. How do they use it? Filmmakers. Okay, let's talk filmmakers. Let's take, I don't know, Jimmy Stewart or John Wayne. You
Yeah.
can put them right back in the movies.
You could.
They've
At
already
any
done it.
age.
Yeah, they've already done it. I mean, like I said, look what they did with Mark Hamill in The Mandalorian. Look just like him.
Well, that was Mark Hamill, and they just put his old face back on him.
Right. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Now what they're doing with the new Indiana Jones, I think he's still going to be an older guy in this. But they can do all this. This is here now. I mean, I don't know if you guys watch America's Got Talent or anything. They made it pretty far into the contest. I mean, like within the top 5, I think. But that's what these guys were doing, deep fake. They had somebody up there that was singing or whatever, and they were using technology to put the likenesses of the judges or whatever over it, and it looked just like them. And you could tell. I mean, the technology is not quite there to where you can't tell 100%.
Give it another 2 years.
Yeah.
You won't be able to tell. Even AI is having trouble telling.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's mind-blowing about it. So you got to watch out for it. And I did see an article on Norton that talks about the deep fakes. And you can see here, but deep fakes are a form of AI, and they're compilation of doctored images and sounds that are put together with machine learning algorithms. Deep fake technology can make it challenging to determine whether the news that is seen and heard on the internet is real. Okay. What is the purpose of deep fakes? Deep fake seeks to deceive viewers when manipulated fake content or with manipulated fake content. Its creator wants you to believe something was said or happened that never occurred. This is what we're talking about with like politics, things like that. What's the point? Well, the movie industry has used this type of technology for special effects and animations. Deep fake technology is now being used for nefarious purposes, including phishing, hoaxes, celebrity pornography, reputation smearing, election manipulation, social engineering, automated disinformation attacks, identity theft, financial fraud, blackmail. I mean, something to seriously think about.
This is the negative side of all the fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, it's a double-edged sword. See, social media manipulation. Social media posts supported by convincing manipulations have the potential to misguide and inflame the internet-connected public. Deepfakes provide the media that helps fake news appear real. Deepfakes are often used on social media platforms to produce strong reactions. Consider a Twitter profile that's volatile, taking aim at all things political and making outrageous comments to create controversy. Is the profile connected to a real person? Maybe not. The profile picture you see on that Twitter account could have been created from scratch. It may not belong to a real person. Another use of deepfakes has been to create fake profile pictures for so-called sock puppet accounts. See, when Musk took over Twitter, how many accounts were just bots?
Oh, he
I
said
don't
a
remember the
lot
exact
more than
number.
they said.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Joseph, he said social engineering, that's what everything they do is about, it seems. Absolutely.
Yep.
100% agree with that. So you got to watch it. You got to be vigilant and pay attention. Don't believe everything you see, which for the majority of people, I would say they do
Right.
in
And
some
mark
shape or
my
form.
words. I'm making a prediction right now. Within the next 2 years, we're going to see some sort of social unrest or rioting because of a deep fake, whether it be perpetrated by the government or somebody trying to discredit the people they're trying to inflame.
Yeah.
We're going to see it. There's going to
Absolutely. I think
be
we're already seeing it.
people who lose their lives over deep fakes.
How many? Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I mean,
So that's how powerful this stuff can be used incorrectly, and there's already people doing it.
yeah. Yeah, Willie said that's definitely seems like it's a possibility. I mean, I can see it happening. It just when as
It'll
divided as
happen
we
right
are,
before the next election.
yeah, as like I said, as divided as we are, I see it as a huge possibility. It because it's not gonna. It really is not gonna take much because we're a tinderbox. We're ready to go up.
Yep.
Both sides. I see it when you. I'm addicted to comments. You know, on news articles, things like that, and you see it day in day out, and it is ridiculous. People are not willing to budge with their ideals. And in some ways, it's not a bad thing, but in other ways, you need to be challenged for growth. I mean,
Yep.
but
And
people
you
are
need to
so
be able to
stuck.
see reality.
Right. People are so stuck in the mindset of this is the way it is. And then when you produce proof that this is not the way it is, they discount it right away. They scoff, well, you're just a libtard, or well, you're just a Republican or whatever.
Yep. Or you're racist.
Or you're racist. Or you're a
Facts are
snowflake.
racist.
Or whatever. That's the division that they're keeping, that they, when I say they, I mean the powers that be, the people trying to drive us
The new
towards
world
their
order.
end goal. Right. They're trying to push us to their end goal. Thankfully, it seems like people are waking up to it. You know, I mean,
Yeah. The Great Awakening is real.
I think it's happening.
I see it every day, more and more, and it's giving me some hope.
Right. One of a guy at work and I were talking today, you know, and it does. It absolutely seems like people are waking up. But is it too late? I don't think so. I think that the powers that be played their hand too early. Especially with, you know, the pandemic and all that stuff. You know, Chris said a divided nation is a weak nation. Yes, absolutely.
My mouse just died.
Oh,
Damn it.
See, Max said 11 billion Alaskan snow crab mysteriously disappeared from the Bering Sea. What could the crabs be plotting?
We're dinner next. That's what they're plotting. They're plotting our demise.
But how to spot a deep fake? Okay, here's something that we need to look at. Unnatural eye movement. Eye movements that do not look natural or lack of eye movement, such as an absence of blinking, are huge red flags. It's challenging to replace the act of blinking in a way that looks natural. It's also challenging to replicate a person's eye movements. That's because someone's eyes usually follow the person they're talking to. Unnatural facial expressions. I'll just skip down through the list. Everybody can kind of figure it out. Awkward facial feature positioning, a lack of emotion. I don't know. I know a lot of people that are unemotional. So, awkward looking body or posture. I got an awkward looking body.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm a deep fake and I didn't know it.
My wife said, I hope it involves surfing through with the crabs. Yep, absolutely. Let's see. Unnatural body movement or body shape.
Hey, pears of shape.
Yep. Unnatural coloring, abnormal skin tone, all that stuff. Hair that doesn't look real. Willie said, you should see me buried in a dryer talking about an awkward posture to my body. I know it. Or me in a 172.
Same.
Let's see. Teeth that don't look real, blurring or misalignment, inconsistent noise or audio, images that look unnatural when slowed down, hashtag discrepancies. There's a cryptographic algorithm that helps video creators show that their videos are authentic. The algorithm is used to insert hashtags at certain places throughout a video. If the hashtags change, then you should suspect video manipulation. I don't pay much attention to hashtags. I mean,
Me neither.
I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I know some people do. Digital fingerprints. Blockchain technology can also create a digital fingerprint for videos. While not foolproof, the blockchain-based verification can establish a video's authenticity. Here's how it works. When a video is created, the content is registered to a ledger that can't be changed. This technology can help prove that authenticity of a video.
That's interesting.
Reverse image searches. A search for an original image or reverse image search with the help of a computer can unearth similar videos online to help determine if an image, audio, or video has been altered in any way. While your reverse video search technology is not publicly available yet, investing in a tool like this could be helpful.
There you go.
Oh, well, here you go. We were talking about deepfakes in politics. Do you remember the 2018 video of former President Barack Obama talking about deep fakes? That was a deep fake video. It wasn't really Obama, but it looked and sounded like him enough to fool people. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Other deep fakes have been used around the world to influence elections, to stir up political controversy, including these in Gabon. A deep fake video led to an attempted military coup in the East African nation. In India, a candidate used deep fake videos in different languages to criticize the incumbent and reach different constituencies. In March 2022, a deepfake video posted to social media appeared to show Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky telling Ukrainian soldiers to surrender during the Russian invasion. So now we're getting into warfare.
Yeah. So let's put a picture of our president up and tell everybody to surrender. He's the commander in chief, so everybody's got to do it.
Right.
And some of them will.
Right. They'll do it. So anyway, I mean, man, it's crazy to think about.
It really is.
How
it's exciting and frightening all at the same time.
It is. I would agree with that. I mean, I love where the technology is going. And I don't know, I couldn't tell you how to prepare for them. I mean, ultimately, that's what this show is about, is preparedness. And I don't know. I've thought about it, for once we started talking about this topic and kind of the tech revolution. Tech can be a good thing.
Yeah.
Like I read, early on, when I read what the ChatGPT wrote, it could be an amazing tool. But then you go to the extreme of deepfake. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword, and I don't know. I don't know what to tell people on how to prepare for it.
I know,
because this is totally new. This is like trying to tell somebody in the in the early 1800s on horse and buggy, or a stagecoach. Well, get prepared for taking people across the nation in a matter of hours in an airplane.
Yeah.
They couldn't conceive it.
The Donner Party was totally unnecessary. We could have flown there.
Right. They couldn't conceive it. And I really think that's where I am at. Sure, I have kind of a slight understanding of how this AI works, but even this blew my mind. And the artwork, I've seen even more disturbing different art forms and stuff. I think it's a different
Oh, have you seen Loab?
page. Seen what?
Loab, the disturbing looking woman that's been showing up in AI generated art.
Oh, I have not seen it, but I know you were talking about it backstage.
Yeah, I'll. You might mind if I show some of it?
No, go for it.
I mean, this person, shall we say, is frightening. And let's see. All right, so here is some of the images that have just showed up on the internet, and it's kind of frightening. I mean, I don't have any more images, but apparently she's just been showing up at random all through the internet.
What's her name?
They're calling her Loab, Loab,
Loab.
Loab, or yeah, I don't.
Loab AI art. Wow,
It's crazy.
that is. Here's a bunch. I just did a search for her. Yeah, that is creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just got chills. That's
She
yeah.
just pops up.
Man,
Up.
that's
Just disturbing.
yeah, man.
You should research it. It started up. They were trying negative weighting on a AI art deal, and then it shows up whether you try to do it or not. Now,
What is it? Negative weighting?
negative weighting. WEIGHT of the original artist that came up with it asked the AI to do the exact opposite of what she asked for. And that's kind of got it started. And it's just snowballing.
I just typed in -808 or negative weighting. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. WEIGHT, right?
Yes.
See what it comes up as.
I've got an article here I can read.
Yeah, that's not what this one is. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Earlier this month, Twitter user Super Composite posted a thread of spooky images featuring a woman she calls Loab, who usually has red cheeks and dark hollow eyes. Since then, images which range from unsettling to grotesque have gone viral. Loab comes from an artificial intelligent art tool. These tools create images based on text prompts users input into the platform. Plenty of artists are experimenting with such tools to merge art with technology and create new avant-garde pieces. She writes that she started with a prompt Brando and used something called negative prompt weights. That is, she asked the AI image generator to create the opposite of her text prompt. In response to Brando, the tool generated the image, which looks like a logo, which read Digita PNTICS. So anyway, it's all over the interweb. You'll run onto it eventually. So from the article, I can't tell if it's just showing up on its own or people are sharing it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I've heard all sorts of things about it. I haven't done a terrible lot of research about it, but it's frightening.
It is. I don't know, man. Is it? I've got so many questions now. Is there a supernatural aspect to it or a paranormal aspect to it?
Mm-hmm. Or is it just somebody messing with people?
Right. Is it like you were saying earlier? Is it a ghost in the machine type thing? I know the AI and stuff is programming. I mean, it comes down to programming.
Well, reading that article, it looks like it's just stuff that this one woman created. But then I've seen all these urban legends about just showing up everywhere. So,
right.
I don't know.
Is it the modern day? Was it the Smiling Man? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Slenderman?
No, it's not the Hat Man. It was about this. I don't know. This is kind of a different show, but hold on. Let's see. Let me get rid of some of these. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, the Smiling Man. That's what I'm thinking of. It like shows up in different dreams or visions or what have you, but it's the same guy.
Yeah, I don't know, but these pictures are going to give me nightmares.
Yeah, this guy here.
Oh, yeah, that's the Joker.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. That's what Smilex gas does to you, buddy.
But yeah, man, I don't really have a lot more. I mean,
I don't. I mean, do your own research, folks. Don't take our word for it. We're just a couple guys, but go out there and look at this. This stuff is both thrilling and frightening at the same time. And trust me, I'm going to be experimenting with it. I'm seriously considering popping for the $50 for a subscription for a year just to play with it.
Yeah.
I might try plugging some of my own writing in it and see if it can fix it. I don't know.
Why not?
I keep getting ads for a deal called AutoCrit, which is an AI. I believe it's AI based. It goes through and it'll read your book and tell you about all your grammar errors, your spelling errors, and all your plot holes, so you can fix it. So, I mean, there's stuff out there that's just unbelievable. I just did a free ad for these people. They should give me a year subscription.
Pam, yeah, I know it. Pam said, "Go look up deep fake Tom Cruise."
As long as he's got his pants on. Don't need that image in my head. Risky Business was bad enough.
Absolutely, brother. Thanks for joining us. Take it easy, Big Willie. Let's see, deep fake. Oh, she said he's on TikTok and Instagram. Holy crap. I'll show you. Yeah, go look it up.
All right, I'm looking.
Yeah, go look it up. Yeah, it looks just like him. I'm just looking at pictures. Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is that looks like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I can share it probably if you want. Or should we? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't have anything else really to add to the conversation. I think it's been enlightening more than I figured it would be. And it's been fun too. So, but
Like I
yeah,
said,
folks,
it's thrilling and scary.
it is. Absolutely it is. But definitely join us Wednesday. Pam and Jess are going to be on with us probably for a little bit. We've kind of got a little series we're planning with Lost, or like I said, hidden history, things like that. My wife said if he's taller than 5'1", it's not him. The Pam said completely said it's just from 30 years ago. But yeah, come join us Wednesday on the Fringe. Kind of got this new series going. We've been talking about it for a while. Towards the end of last year, last year kind of got hectic with work and other some personal stuff. But we're back at the new year, and so join us Wednesday for the first show on the Fringe for the new year. Looking forward to have Pam and Jess back on. It's always a lot of fun with them. Like I said, if you're listening to this, please go to the YouTube channel What If Tomorrow Media or the Facebook group to watch the video of the pictures and things like that. And let us know what you think, in the comments or whatever. Comment on them if you have different ideas on what we've talked about. But anyway, folks, we appreciate you hanging out with us for those in the chat, and we appreciate y'all listening to us. New year, all that good stuff. And we will catch you next episode.
Have a good night.